I cannot be a teacher anymore. I will have to be a protector to my family and to my land. Irrespective of my profession, I will have to hold arms. So I don't know what future holds for me.
Manipur, one of the most beautiful states in India, also known as the jeweled land, but today is a different story. The greens are still the same, but the air smells different. The people are still the same, but the smiles have disappeared. We are inside Kangpopki district, and as we arrived here, we waded through stairs of people, roads filled with posters, forces deployed on the road, and also people carrying weapons discreetly. I wanted to see and know more about the weapons, and someone brought us here. Road off the main road brought us to this patch of land. They call it the peripheral area, surrounded by lush green mountains where people, mostly young, are openly wielding guns, and they say they are on a mission. You know, we have just taken the same road that many of you must have taken, but the road looked little different as somebody brought us by a narrow by lane that is falling off the main road in Kangpopki district that came down here. This place is called Chalbong, and what you see now would possibly shock you because they are civilians who have now taken up arms, and then they don't shy away from showing their arms. They're here out in open, and they call it a bunker. I'm a little unhappy seeing where this situation has come to, and most importantly when I see such young children. These young children were here, right here inside the bunker, and they call it a Frontline. It is split wide open. The chinks which have been there for some time, they have suddenly grown so big that this divide is there in the discourse. This divide is unmissable. This divide has created a rift, and this divide has now become a reality, which is very, very sad. And this is how reality has now taken its shape. Indian flags, you have sandbags, and people with arms are in position. As they say, they are trying to guard the land. In fact, they call this a bunker, and inside the bunker there are a couple of arms. And सर आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम है टोंगकेंग लोबू।
ये इधर पे क्या है? ये बंकर है आप लोगों का?
हाँ।
ये बंदूक लेके क्या कर रहे हैं?
हम लोग यह कर रहे हैं, अपना बचाव कर रहे हैं।
ये बंदूक आया कहाँ से?
बंदूक है वो हम खुद बना करके रखते हैं।
ये भी आप?
ये भी हम लोगों का है। हाँ, हम लोगों के बना हुआ है।
ऐसे कितने हैं?
कितने तो अभी तो कम से कम 20-30 होगा।
हाँ,
कोई ज़रूरत पड़ने पे और भी आ जाएगा।
डर नहीं लगता है?
डर किस लिए डर लगना है? उन्होंने अटैक करने वालों को नहीं डरता है तो हम किस लिए डरते?
इतने सारे बच्चे हैं, अगर किसी को कुछ हो गया तो?
कुछ हो गया तो क्या करे, मजबूरी है, होना ही पड़ेगा ना।
पुलिस से डर नहीं लगता?
पुलिस क्या करेगा? हम अपना वापस में लड़ाई हो रहा है, पुलिस क्या करेगा?
आर्मी है, इतने सारे लोग हैं, फोर्सेस है, किसी से डर नहीं लग रहा है?
उनको हम उनसे डरता है तो हमारा ज़मीन तो ऐसे चले जाएगा ना।
I don't know, they are young people, and very, very young people, and honestly speaking, I don't know what to say, because for reasons best known to them, for choices they have made in their life, they are here and they have arrived at this point. तो इतने सारे इधर से फायरिंग भी किया?
ज़रूरत पड़ेगा तो करना पड़ेगा ना।
अभी तक किया है?
अभी तक तो यही जगह में तो हुआ नहीं।
हाँ,
अचानक हो जाता है तो हमको भी करना पड़ेगा ना।
हाँ। आपके सामने में क्या दिख रहा है? कौन सा जगह है?
कालातुम्बी।
कालातुम्बी। तो ये कांगपोक्पी का एंड है, इसके बाद
ये एंड है।
ये एंड
इसके
है।
बाद कालातुम्बी तो इम्फाल में आ जाएगा।
खाना पीना क्या करते हैं आप लोग इधर?
खाना पीना तो घर से खाते हैं, कोई ड्यूटी हमारा को बदली कर देंगे,
हाँ।
हम खाना खाने के लिए जाएंगे, उनको खाने के टाइम में वो हम आकर के बदली कर देंगे।
तो घर वालों को डर नहीं लगता है?
घर वालों को डरेगा, डर करके हम मजबूरी है ना, हमको करना पड़ेगा।
अभी सरकार से बार बार बोल रहा है शांति के लिए।
शांति के लिए हम तो शांति चाहते हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने चाहते नहीं, हम अटैक करते नहीं उनको। हम कभी अटैक किया? हम लोगों ने अटैक नहीं करते। हम लोगों को उन्होंने अटैक करता है तब हमको मजबूरी हो करके करना ही पड़ता है। उन्होंने आकर के हमको अटैक करते हैं और गांव जलाते हैं, ये करते हैं।
इधर पे देश का झंडा लगाया हुआ है, तिरंगा लहरा रहा है, और तिरंगे के साथ हम लोग ये भी जानते हैं महात्मा गांधी देश का
हम
पिता
तो
है।
लड़ाई झगड़ा चाहता नहीं है,
लेकिन गांधी जी के रास्ते पे अगर किसी को चलना है तो बंदूक के सहारे कैसे चलेंगे? गांधी जी के हाथ में तो एक लाठी था, एक सिर्फ छड़ी था। अगर उस जगह पे कोई बंदूक का सहारा ले ले तो वो गांधी कैसे बनेगा?
वो बनेगा तो नहीं, लेकिन हमको भी मजबूरी है ना। कोई हमको मारने के लिए आ जाए तो हम लाठी में क्या करेगा? उन्होंने उठा रहा है तो अब हमको भी अपना बचाव के लिए करना ही पड़ेगा ना।
अभी तक पुलिस वाले कोई नहीं आया, आर्मी वाले इधर पे नहीं आया?
अभी तक तो आया नहीं।
बेटा आपका नाम क्या है?
गोगो।
गोगो, आपका उम्र क्या है?
29
29
30 रनिंग।
30। तो आप ये बंदूक कहाँ से मिला आपको?
ये बंदूक
ये आपके हाथ में है?
we made it for ourselves.
You made it yourself? Aren't you scared, Gogo?
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
You're young. What do you do otherwise? Are you into some profession? What do you do?
Teacher.
You're a teacher.
Yes.
What's the subject?
Maths. Mathematics.
Many say a teacher also teaches non-violence. A teacher teaches love, harmony, peace. What kind of calculation has brought you here, Gogo? And how will you go back to your students?
We are just here to defend our land. That's the main reason why we are here. Defending ourselves, defending the land.
But will peace find another chance?
I believe so.
How?
Only time can tell that.
The government is asking for peace.
But they always attack us.
Amit Shah came, Union Home Minister. He said through dialogue, we have to give peace another chance, and he asked everyone to go on the path of peace. Would you support the government in restoration of peace?
Yes, I will support the government.
But if the government says surrender your weapons, will you do that?
That will depend. According to the situation, that will depend.
And when you what happened to your school? Is your school shut?
Yeah,
All your students are without education now.
all the schools are now relief center.
Mm.
Every school in Motbung is relief center.
I'm sure someday things would be better. We are all worried about Manipur. And I'm sure this would come to an end. Schools would open. You will be able to go back to your school. Would you want to share this story with your students as what you're doing now?
Yes.
Won't that wrongly influence them?
I won't influence them wrongly. Since being a teacher, how could I do that? Influencing my student on bad things.
Will you ask them not to pick up guns?
Yes, I will.
Are you happy about what you're doing now?
No.
Then why?
We are just protecting our land. That's all. No other reasons for that.
Go, I just hope and pray you can get back to your normal life.
Thank you.
You're younger to me, Gogo, and I can tell this to you as an elder brother. Violence has no place. You promise you will give it a second thought to help peace find a way.
Yes.
Thank you, Gogo. There is no mobile network here, at least not on my phone, and I see many people are using a walkie-talkie. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Steven Tobum.
Stephen? How old are you, Stephen?
28 years.
What brought you here?
The condition brought here, na?
Aren't you scared?
No, we don't scare. We are feel to die, na? We protect our land. We protect our peoples and our families.
Stephen, what do you do otherwise? You're 28, you said.
I have graduated and just staying at home, na? Not yet studying.
Where did you get this gun from?
I brought from Dimapur, na?
From Dimapur?
Yeah.
Where did you find in Dimapur?
We are ordered from our locality or friends and parents in Dimapur.
And they delivered?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for this?
70,000.
What is it called?
It's cartouche.
Okay.
Single bearer.
So aren't you scared of police that you're giving out your details, the area, your name, your face? Aren't you scared?
Why don't we scare it? We are protecting our lands and our village, and we are feeling to die, na? If they come, we will shoot it. We will fire it. Why don't we scare here?
Where did you get this walkie-talkie from?
Walkie-talkie, we get this from our unit commander give us walkie-talkie for the communicating.
Wouldn't you want things to be once again like the past, everything be normal again?
Yeah, actually we want peace and we want harmony, na? Actually we want peace. We want peace. We are not attacking, na? That's why we want peace.
Stephen, I'm worried about you.
Don't worry about me. It's okay.
You are young. I don't know. I can just hope and pray that one day you can get rid of this.
Yeah. Don't worry about me, sir. It's okay.
He doesn't want to show his face, and do you want to share your name?
Yeah, I can share my name.
What's your
I'm
name?
Houtin Hup Thovum. I'm presently residing in Motbung. I've been teaching for the past 13 years.
You're a teacher.
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
Teach which subject?
I'm teaching English.
So now what are you doing?
As you can obviously see, we are defending ourselves, our land. Of course, this is Manipur, and I cannot precisely say that this is not my land. It belongs to India. We are all citizens of India. So, but as we all know that situation compels us to protect and defend ourselves for the past, I think it's been almost 2 months now. We are not intending to kill one another. We don't mean violence here, but we are compelled to protect our land. We are compelled to protect our families who are in great danger.
That's the job of police, army.
Yeah, that's the job of police. But we will have to do it. We are compelled. The situation compels us. Irrespective of my profession, I will have to hold arms. That is the situation, the present situation now. The situation between the radical groups and the people here is different. It's completely different from what they are saying, what the government is saying.
Do you think the government could have handled this better?
The government could have handled this, but there has not been any assurance since today, except that things are getting worse. I cannot be a teacher anymore. I will have to be a protector to my family and to my land.
You're not worried about yourself?
Of course I'm worried. I'm worried about what my future holds. I need to have a career, so I don't know what future holds for me. So we are hoping for better days to come. And I'm hoping that the government of Manipur will look into this matter as a citizen of India, not Kuki, not Meitei. First time I have experienced an actual war between communities. I have heard of stories from my forefathers, I have heard of killings and brutal murders, but I haven't been on the spot. So I feel very unfortunate. We want integrity. As tribals and as a citizen of India, we don't want separation. But unfortunately, we have already been separated. Topographically, geographically, except for separate administration. We have been separated since the first day of this war, so to say.
Do you think India, the country, is hurt for what is happening in Manipur and for what you all have now arrived at? Do you think it is a matter of concern for India?
Of course, it is a big matter of concern. As the state government has failed to control the present situation, the center has to intervene. And we have been doing a protest or maybe a peaceful rally, so to say, for the center to intervene. So it's been almost 2 months now, and there had not been any change to bring peace and tranquility. I feel like the center government is also not looking into the matter.
Will you want to share your experience with your students, with your children?
I don't think it's appropriate to share all this brutality and whatnot. I don't think it's appropriate to share with my students, because I teach my students how to grow and not grow like this.
Now that you have picked up gun, others have. How can we allow a gun in democracy, in peaceful country? Like the question is, how can peace come from a barrel of a gun?
Yeah. I solely believe that peace is not maintained with guns and bullets.
Would you surrender yours?
I would surrender if I have to, but with this present situation, I will have to pick up my guns.
Hi. Hi. आप लोग क्या स्टूडेंट हो? हाँ? क्या देख रहे हो उधर? So many young people out here, and they had a life before May 3rd. At the moment, their life is different, way different from what it used to be. It is quite bewildering when they say that they are not scared. They are not scared of anything. They are saying they are doing this in self-defense. They are not scared to show their face. They are not scared of law. They are not scared of police. They are not scared of army. They are not scared of government. And they are trying to protect their land. But the question still remains, if peace can ever find its way back to Manipur through the barrel of a gun. What is your name, sir? What is your name?
Lamgunma.
Huh?
Lamgunma.
Lamgunma, you are here at the front line. Your college is shut? You go to college or school?
College.
Okay. Which year?
11.
What subject? What's your arts?
Arts.
Okay. Now, it's said that arts is it's a subject of love, peace. You have literature over there. Why here at the front line?
Because the situation right now. That's why.
So you don't mind taking arms?
I have to.
You have to. Is it that bad a situation?
Yes, of course. It's a bad situation.
And you are not scared?
Of course I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Scared of guns dying. Scared of dying.
Scared of dying?
Guns and all.
Why are you here?
The situation right now is... I don't know. It's very bad.
You don't want to go back to your books?
I'll go back. I'll go back for sure. I'll go back.
I'm much elder to you. Can I request you something?
Yes.
Love cannot come from the barrel of a gun. Peace cannot come from a barrel of a gun. You're so young. Future belongs to you. I'm worried about your safety.
We need to protect ourselves now. Ourselves, our people. So,
But you promise me you will get back to books.
yes.
You promise me.
Yes, I promise you.
You won't depend on guns.
Yes.
Schools are shut, colleges are shut, and many young people have also joined such bunkers, and they're keeping an eye over there. This is
Chalbung.
Chalbung.
Chalbung, yeah.
Chalbung,
Chalbung.
CHALBUNG, which is in Kangpopki district, and this area is a periphery area,
Yeah, periphery. Yeah.
where
This is the
Kangpopki.
boundary.
This is the boundary.
And that this is Kangpopki now. That upper side Kangpopki, and that lower side is or the village. How to say? I forgot.
That village is
Yeah.
outside Kangpopki district.
Yeah, Kangpopki. It's Kangpopki district.
This is also Kangpopki
Yeah,
district. And what kind of cultivation going on there?
It's a rice paddy field.
It's a rice paddy
Yeah.
field. You know, the river is flowing and going. It's looking so serene and peaceful. It's just that when the camera pans out from that horizon and zooms out to this very spot, you understand there is a dark underbelly of tension, turmoil which has gripped Manipur since May 3rd, has been on for close to 2 months now. Please tell me if this is not a legitimate question. How could this spread to other areas? An incident which happened on May 3rd, why wasn't that contained and controlled? Why isn't this a legitimate question? Had that situation been controlled and contained, could such bunkers be avoided? Could such a situation be avoided? Could future of many people be saved? Could these guns not come in the hands of such young people? It is a matter of concern for India. The question still remains. Who failed Manipur? What failed Manipur? What brought these people to this point? And can there be a reverse from here? If yes, who would do that? When would that happen? In Kangpopki district in Manipur, with camera person Ronnie Shatra, this is Tamal Saha for NTT.